Megan.
And I'm Sierra.
And we're going to be doing things that we hate about being twins while Trice is here because she's a cutie pie. So sorry if she's a little annoying, but we're going to see how this works.
Yeah, the actual reason why she's in here is because Trice gets a little lonely, and when she gets lonely, she like whimpers and barks at our door, and no one else is home right now,
so having Trice in here is probably just going to be the best. But she licks
her paws a lot.
So,
and she licks everything. So, bear with us.
Yeah. Before we get started, we're going to be doing room tours eventually, so don't worry, those will be coming. We're just going to have to wait for a few more stuff. Sierra's will probably be up before mine. And so comment down below other videos, ideas other than room tours because we'll already be doing those, so don't worry. Also, in this video, sorry for Trice's breathing, and sorry if me and Sierra interrupt each other a lot because we tend to do that, especially when we're both really passionate about things that annoy us. So let's just go ahead and get started.
So the number one thing about being a twin is being a twin is great. It's the other people that make it bad or annoying.
Shh. So going off of that, the other people, that's the biggest problem. Being twins with Sierra, that's perfectly fine, but having other people who are what's it like being a twin? Those questions, the ones that constantly you have to keep answering are the most annoying. And it's I don't know what's it like not being a twin. You tell me.
We don't know what it's like to not be a twin just as much as you don't know what it's like to be a twin.
Exactly. I'm sure they're really not that different because I don't think being a twin is really that much different than being best friends or having another sibling. Other than you look similar. But other than that, that's about it. That's all I can give you.
Another thing that I don't like is when people be like, hey Megan or Sierra.
That is my biggest pet peeve of all time, and if you say that to me, I will not answer. I used to, sorry, this is what I was talking about. If you say that, I used to be I used to say something, but now I just I keep walking. I will not talk to that person if they don't know who I am.
Because if they say, hey Megan or Sierra, there's I don't know what you are, but hey. A simple hey would have been better than hey Megan or Sierra.
Yeah.
They're addressing us when they don't even know who we are.
So yeah, if you say that to me, I will not, I just won't talk to you. So thank you if you do know us apart because I know for other twins, I sometimes can't even tell twins apart. It's not like twins can just tell all twins apart.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that. They think that twins can tell other twins apart.
But if I don't know which one is which, I would make sure that I know who is who before I would try and address one of them. And it bothers me if I don't know who's who. So if I don't know who's who, I'm not going to just assume that they're one of them, if that makes sense. Anyways, to the next thing that I wanted to talk about is it's annoying when people stop you in the hallways or just in general just to guess which one you are.
Because I don't even understand. I feel this happens with most twins, but it happens 100% of the time for us. Why do they always guess wrong?
Yes, it's never right, ever. Ever. They always guess that I'm Sierra and that she's Megan all the time.
Our dog just farted.
And I'm just why does everyone do that? No one, except either people 100% know who we are or they don't.
When they're guessing, it is literally always wrong.
Always.
I'd never expect them to get it right.
I know. It's always wrong.
Also, when
I'm
they say,
preparing myself to say, no, that's wrong.
Or else they say, Sierra, Megan. No. Megan, Sierra.
And they'll keep their finger there.
And they're what? It's no, you just guessed the same person.
We get very passionate about this because it is the most annoying thing that happens to me. And then another thing is when people are how can I tell you apart? Obviously we know a few things to tell us apart, but it is not my job to tell you what is different between us.
A lot of times people are so how do I tell you apart? And I say, I don't know, when I literally have a list of things that is different about us. Our part,
yeah.
And I have a mole right here.
But it's not our job to just have a list of things ready to give you.
I am thinking that we should just print out a list for business cards that say Megan and Sierra's differences. Stop licking my jeans. Oh my gosh.
If people really want to be able to tell us apart and want to know, then they should figure it out for themselves. So Because when people are just like, how can you tell us apart? I'm just kind of like, I don't know. And then they'll just stare at me, like, waiting for me to, like, and then they'll start listing off the stuff themselves, and I'm like, good job.
And they'll just,
you
like,
can do that yourself.
You have a different, like, part, and they'll, like, literally do that for forever unless I walk away.
Yeah, and it's the thing is, when you do that, they're not remembering who has what. They're just saying, oh, these are the differences between you, but I don't know who has what. And,
Another thing that people think is that twins...
Trice is the gassiest dog, if you can't tell.
Yeah, her breast.
That was her stomach.
Oh my gosh. Another thing that annoys me about being a twin is people think that twins have some sort of, like, special powers. And that is not the case at all. Like, the thing that people,
like, especially for this, we're interrupting each other because we know exactly what we're going to say because we have talked about this over and over about all this annoying stuff that happens to us.
like, people mistake telepathic abilities with just simple, like, understanding each other. Like, best friends do this too.
Exactly. Like, just because we're twins, it doesn't make it any different. Like, we are best friends, which is why we do that.
Except whenever someone tells us to think of something, we always, like, know what to do.
We have this thing. Like, it's not because we're telepathic. It's because
the first one is always pizza, and the second one is chicken.
Like, we just do that to kind of mess with people, and then we'll be like, we're just kidding. We knew that we were going to say that.
Plus,
the first time we came up with that. Yeah, the first time we did that, though, we actually were thinking of pizza because that's, like, our favorite food. But after that, like, we would have guessed, like, chicken as a second thing. Unless we were like, oh, wait, what's the second favorite food? Chicken. Aw, Trice is standing up.
Cool pug.
Okay. Okay, another thing that annoys me about being a twin is when you're in class, or I guess it doesn't have to be in class, but someone just assumes that you're who you are. Like, for no reason. They're just like, oh, I just assumed you were this person. I'm like, well, why'd you assume that? Why wouldn't you just ask? Or I never know what to do when teachers call me the wrong name in class.
And then they keep talking?
Yeah, because you're like, should I interrupt them? Or, like, they're moving on. Should I just, like, let it go?
Literally, whenever someone's, like, a teacher's talking, like, say, like, something where you're like, Megan, this is what I do.
And let's say Megan was like...
Sierra.
Yeah, that is exactly, like, I'm just like... And sometimes I'm, like, quiet.
That's literally what happens, though.
Sometimes, like, I'm too quiet where they don't hear me, and I'm like, should I say it again, or...
I literally do that, though, when someone's, like...
Today that actually happened because we were all in the gym, and then Sierra's advisory teacher, like, everyone was in the gym basically, and then Sierra's advisory went back to their advisory, and, like, my advisor was still in the gym, and then Sierra's advisor person is still in there, and he came up to me and he's like, are you going back to advisory or are you staying here? And I was kind of like, and then, like, I didn't really answer, and then he's like, wait, are you Megan or Sierra? And then I didn't answer, he's like, no, you're Sierra, and then I was like, no, I'm Megan. And then he's like, never mind, and just walked away.
If you don't know what advisory is, because I don't know if they always call it advisory, it's like homeroom.
Homeroom, school. It's your, like...
It's your teacher. Like, it's...
That you stay with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just awkward. All that stuff happens, and it's just like you don't know what to do, and you're like, I am not who you think I am.
But, like, when you're twin, like, literally, I say literally so much.
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
It's just a thing.
It's just...
We're just expressing. But whenever a teacher says, you know, they call me Megan in class, I'm just like, Sierra. And it's like the most monotonous voice.
I know, because we're so annoyed. Like,
Sierra.
If you don't know, don't use me as an example if you don't know 100% which one I am. And sometimes I know the teachers can't tell us apart, but they're just like, accidentally say the wrong name, but still. And then...
It's such a habit to, like, just correct everyone.
Yeah.
Sierra, 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 Sierra.
And also, like, this is kind of related to, like, being a twin because, like, but it goes, like, a little off. But, like, people think that we only talk to each other and that we're best friends and we don't, like, talk to anyone else, which, like, we are best friends, but, like, it's not because we're twins. It's because I don't like initiating conversations with other people, but if someone starts talking to me, I can talk to them just fine.
Like, it's not really having a twin, it's just kind of like my own...
Because no one...
social preferences?
Yeah, because so many people annoy me. Like, because we're twins, I get 10 times more annoyed, and then there's people that are just plain annoying, so I don't talk to those people.
Plus, Megan and I have, like, the same thoughts about everything.
This is making us probably sound really mean. but it's so
it's
true.
twin problems. So if you're a twin, then you maybe understand, hopefully. Maybe it's just us.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that covers a lot of my rants that I wanted to get out.
So thank you, Trish, for being here, to our special guest.
And
if you want Trish to start her own channel, tell us. Just kidding. She won't, but look at how cute she is. She's so cute.
she's kind of annoying though. I'm just kidding. Not really.
I hope Trish wasn't too annoying for this video. Hopefully
we weren't that annoying either.
Yeah, we probably were though, so.
Yeah. I get a little passionate when...
Oh my gosh, here's one more thing.
But, sorry, we kind of just like spent the last however long just being really mad. But you would understand if you were a twin, especially an identical twin. You would understand, and this would probably be such a true video.
And if you go to our school or something,
Please take notes.
take
Please.
notes.
Please, please. And then never do what annoys us ever again.
So I don't know if we said this in the beginning of the video, but comment other video ideas below. I think we already said it, so I'm not going to recover it. But yeah, we'll see you in our next video on any of the 3 channels we're on, because we're on way too many YouTube channels.
Bye.